What's up, everyone? Savage Gamer here, and today, today is a pretty great redemption arc for our beloved PSVR2. So, we've had some bad news, with Beat Saber officially ending its support for one of the most popular titles on PSVR2, which, with that, and on top of all the other signs reminiscent of a terminal patient on hospice we've experienced on PSVR2, like Astrobot going to the dark side of flat gaming, or the PC adapter, sparking valid concerns of Sony kind of brushing off their own commitments to this headset. Times and attitudes have been rather negative as far as the future of PSVR2 and its ongoing support by Sony goes. But finally, we have a much-needed break from the depressing signs of stagnation that we've been experiencing, and instead a chance to at least let out a small sigh of relief, which we deserve at this point. So what exactly am I fucking talking about, you might be asking yourself? Well, I'll tell you. So today, 3 new titles were just announced by PlayStation for PSVR2, as well as yet another look at Dreams of Another, a title that was announced back in their showcase. The 3 new titles are Meteora, I believe that's how I pronounce it. It's kind of like a space-type game, Grit and Valor, which appears to be some type of strategy or tower defense game using mechs. And lastly, a title called Hotel Infinity, which to me seems to be some type of puzzle game, but I'm purely speculating, as all the games shown were very short, maybe 10 seconds or less of video played, not really offering too much for us to kind of judge what it is. But nevertheless, it is great to see that PlayStation is announcing a barrage of new titles to PlayStation VR 2 finally. But the good news doesn't end there. We also got a brand new DLC for Kayak VR Mirage called Yucatan, which you've been watching me play throughout this video so far. It shadow dropped today with the price of $8 US, and it's actually one of their biggest maps yet that I've had the chance to play, and I own all their DLCs. It's humongous. It offers some great level design with tight corridors. It can be annoying because I'm not too great at kayaking. I bump my shit into everywhere. Some beautiful scenery, a few scary parts even, and it has an amazing rapids iteration towards the end, which you'll see as long as you continue watching. Anyway, I'm going to make this a short video, but it is great to see that PlayStation appears to be giving a much needed boost of good faith towards the PSVR 2 community right now. Could it be due to the many videos myself and other content creators have made speculating the lack of support by Sony for the PSVR 2? Or could it just be a coincidence and all these titles were already planned to be announced right when they were? We may never truly know, but fuck, I'll take it. Okay, now to get into a bit of a serious topic, man. And look, just because myself and others may make a video, or a few videos like I've done, calling out Sony on our kind of disappointment of a show of proper support for PSVR 2, does not mean that we want it to die, or fail, or are posting doom and gloom, as I had been told. You see, we post these types of videos because we have a passion for PSVR 2 and care enough about the platform that when it starts to stagnate, it fucking bothers us. And all we can do is draw attention to that fact and hope that Sony might hear us and realizes that they forgot to fucking feed us. We're fucking hungry. So, honestly, I recently saw some hate going out to a fellow colleague in the VR space, who I won't name, but most of us know who I'm talking about, who did not deserve the attitude that he received for pointing at obvious facts. Facts that I myself have covered even before him. But unfortunately, unlike him, I was met to no backlash for my opinion. And I don't think that's fair to him. You see, we need vocal supporters in this space. If we see a problem on the horizon and say nothing at all in order to avoid any type of negative connotation, well, that would make us ultimately complicit in the demise of PSVR2. You know, as the saying goes, a quiet mouth doesn't get fed. And I'm sure we all want to eat real good on PSVR2. So rather than attack or bash a fellow content creator for stating factual information and voicing his opinion in on the matter, when he or I clearly love this platform, don't talk shit about them. Thank them for speaking up about it. Like, nobody is putting down the PSVR 2. We're simply just disappointed in Sony's lack of attention and support towards it. Because again, if we didn't care about PSVR 2, we'd just say nothing at all and allow it to quietly die and not have to worry about any backlash for offending any of you fanboys out there. But trust us, we're fanboys ourselves. But we don't just say nothing when shit seems to be going wrong. We want, Sony to hear what we have to say, and hopefully they could course correct, at least on Sony's end, if they do happen to hear us. Because if we say nothing at all and no course correction is made, and we just complain after the fact that all support has just ended, well, then it's far too late in the game to make any type of course corrections. I hope most of you understand what the hell I'm saying here, but anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check out this new DLC. It's worth the $8. And be kind to our fellow content creators out there. Till next time, have fun, stay savage, keep gaming. I'm out, y'all. Peace.